This is TMI Socials. Welcome on board. I am Anu Stevens. Better still call me a social media butterfly. Here to take you through everything you missed out over the weekend on social media. Now, over the weekend, I think it started from Friday, we saw hashtag Okoya's trending simply because of the boys. Well, it was in the news that Sobi Omi Okoya, son of billionaire industrialist Razak Okoya, has apologized to the Nigerian public for his actions. He claimed unawareness that abusing the Naira, that's Nigeria's currency, is an offense. Sombi and his brother Waba were seen in a viral video spraying Naira notes at a public event, an action that contravenes Section 21, subsection 3 of the Central Bank of Nigeria Act 2007. Well, in response, the Nigeria police released a statement on Friday stating that a police officer who featured in the video had been identified and would face disciplinary action. And of course, this got a lot of Nigerians talking. I mean, you didn't even call for the boys, but you first of all called for the police officer. Let's take a look at the video and keep you up to speed with the latest. Well, just life, have money. So, not that the guys were even called upon, but the Nigeria police, the police officer who was present in that video got arrested. I think there was a tweet posted by Adejobi earlier over the weekend regarding this issue. But still on Sunday, the FCC has finally called on the boys to see them in their office. Let's have a couple of tweets and reactions to this particular story regarding Okoya's boys. Now, this first user has this to say this morning, as he says, unfortunately, the justice system in Nigeria doesn't apply to the wealthy and well-connected. If you're waiting for the police to arrest Okoya's son, you are going to wait till eternity. We'll see how that goes out right now in Nigeria. Kelechi Nwokor says, arrest is for the poor people, while someone is for the rich people. I mean, anyway, still on this debate, let's take a look at another reaction. This user says, the sons of Chief Okoya abused money and they were not punished. It was the policeman standing on his own that was punished. Omo, Davido was right. In this life, have money or you go suffer. Well, let's move over to another story that made the round over the weekend, as we saw hashtag national grid collapse, and that was on the news. And there was actually a face-off between Peter Obi and the federal government. So it was in the news that the Nigerian national power grid collapsed for the first time in the year 2025, barely 10 days after the new year. The situation caused a nationwide blackout to major households and industries in the country. The blackout actually is happening for the 13th time in the past 13 years. Well, to let you know that the transmission company of Nigeria has denied that the national grid collapsed on Saturday. And on X, the office of the President Media Center on X actually posted the picture you can see right now in response to what Peter Obi said. Let's have Peter Obi's tweet on for you at this point. So that was Peter Obi there over the weekend, pouring out his heart regarding the situation. And of course, there was a backlash from the federal government, and they also posted a video from Ashake in response to Peter Obi. Take a listen.
Me, I know be sober, cause I got Jehovah running. For where I day, me, I day, I lawyer. Them say I loca, la vida loca. Sorry for me, Nico.
Well, if this isn't aura for aura, I don't know what else it is. But anyway, to let you know that Peter Obi has finally come out to apologize, saying, I didn't know it was just a trip. I thought it was a national grid collapse. I am sorry. And he has taken, what's the word now? He's been accountable for his actions, so to say. Anyway, let's move over to a couple of tweets regarding this particular story. This user says, for TCN to put up this write-up, it means Peter Obi is doing well. Let everybody be up and doing. My president. Another user on X says, and I quote, this man should rest though, no be by force to become president. How about now? Babalola has that to say. This user says, what is the difference between tripping and collapse? Is there lights? This shamelessness is what is intriguing. No light still. Instead of apologizing, you're trying to gaslight. Propaganda isn't governance. And finally on the story, this user says, it is very unfortunate that you justified and confirmed all Mr. Peter Obi said. We have less than 4,500 megawatts, and it's obvious that there was collapsed weather partially or completely. Shame, he is saying. Well, away from that, here in Lagos State, we saw a viral video of the Lagos State Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awoyinka. Well, she has come out to debunk the viral video indicating she assaulted a resident, saying non-state actors invaded the J. Randler Center for Yoruba Culture and History without authorization from the government. A viral video showed the Lagos State Commissioner for Tourism physically assaulting a man who was recording her during a meeting, and the incident sparked divided opinions, with some supporting Benson's actions and others condemning her behavior as excessive. Let's have a feel of what went down in Lagos State over the weekend.
I said, get out. Get him out of this compound. Get him out of this compound. They are leaving this place. Nobody is going out of this compound, please. Kudus, they are leaving this place. No. Get him out of this compound. Now. Nobody is going out. Mr. Man, what's your problem? Who is paying your salary? Wait, what is your problem? Who is paying your salary? What's your problem? Mask for phone away. Keep recording, please. Mask for phone away. What's this? I'm doing anything about it. Can you get these people out of here? You want me to call your commandant in Abuja? I will call him now. Should I call him?
Well, update regarding it says the Lagos State government has currently started investigation into this matter. But let's have 3 tweets on what you have been saying regarding the story online. A first user says, that do you know who you're talking to mentality? Madam, are you God? You have no right to physically abuse anyone. I mean, another user has something else to say. This user says, he has the right to record her. She is a public servant in a public place, so there is no expectation of privacy in a public place. One more take on the story from this user who says she has done nothing wrong. Whoever is recording and talking is very, very rude. Away from that now to a story regarding the INEC chairman, Professor Mahmood Yakubu. Well, he has come out to say something that sparked reactions online. The Independent National Electoral Commission has come under scrutiny following its request for 126 billion naira for its 2025 operations, a non-election year. Well, INEC chairman Professor Mahmood Yakubu on Friday said that the umpire would require about 126 billion naira to fund its activities in 2025 and begin preparation for the 2027 general elections. Let's listen to him verbatim.
The party will now rise to say, we are sorry, we are postponing it until next week. It means we have to demobilize the staff and remobilize them. And the budget doesn't provide for demobilization and remobilization endlessly. So there are so many issues to consider. 2025 is a critical year in our preparations for the 2027 general elections. So this amount.
How did you take this online? Let's have a feel of two reactions regarding this story. This user has this to say. What is the need for 126 billion when the whole exercise will suffer from technical glitches and Mahmoud can change the rules midway? Another take on the story. This user says, another cash-out season for Mahmoud Yakubu. This is an offer to guarantee their selection in the next election. He's calling on the government and the wealthy politicians to come out and renew their subscriptions while offers last. One more take on the story would be from this user. Okay, now we get to wrap up TMI Social this morning with a viral video of the moment Pastor Adeboye wanted to honor the governor of Akwa Ibom State, Pastor Umo Ena, and by standing up to greet him. But along the line, the governor said, no, sit down. I mean, I should be the one greeting you and not you greeting me. Let's take a look. Now, if that is in humility, I don't know what else you get to call it. But anyway, that's my bit this morning on TMI Socials. Thank you so much for joining me. Whatever you do, keep trending and have yourself a great day.